going on, guys? My name is Essence and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about porosity. If you don't know what porosity is, it's basically how fast moisture goes in and how fast moisture goes out. So people who have low porosity hair generally have a hard time getting moisture in their hair strand. Having low porosity hair also means that moisture does not leave your hair strands as quickly either. Now, people who have high porosity hair generally don't have a hard time getting moisture in. The moisture goes in pretty fast, but as fast as the moisture goes in is as fast as the moisture goes out. Now, some people have medium to normal porosity, and that just means that they don't have a hard time getting moisture in or out of their hair. So today we're gonna find out, am I low porosity, am I high porosity? Now, there are a few tests that you can do to test the porosity of your hair. You can do the water test. If your hair stays on the top, that means that your hair is low porosity. It's having a harder time getting that moisture in. But if your hair sinks all the way down to the bottom, that means that your hair is high porosity. And if your hair stays somewhere in the middle, that means you're medium to normal porosity. The next test that you can do is the hair strand test. You hold a piece of hair in your hand and you run your fingers up the hair strand. If your hair is low porosity, then that means when you run your fingers up your hair strand, you're not going to feel any resistance or anything going up. It's going to be smooth. But if your hair is high porosity, that means when you run your fingers up, you're going to feel little ridges in your hair and you're going to feel almost like your hair is being teased up. And if you kind of feel a little bit of something, kind of don't, then that means your hair is medium porosity. Also, another thing that you can test is by soaking your hair in water. And if the water beads sit on top of your hair, that means that your hair is low porosity. But if your hair drinks up the water super fast, that means that your hair is high porosity. So, which one am I? I think, judging off of my own knowledge of my own hair, that I'm pretty much on the medium to high porosity side. Hair products my hair doesn't like drink up hair products, but on the same point in time, I definitely don't suffer from product buildup or anything like that. So I'm thinking I'm high porosity. Also, another way to test the porosity of your hair is judging how fast your hair dries. If your hair dries super fast, you're high porosity, and if it takes a really long time for your hair to dry, you're low porosity. So judging off of all of those tests so far that I've done, in terms of hair beads, water does not just sit on top of my hair. My son actually has very low porosity hair. You can put water on his hair and it will literally just sit there. And then when you like separate it, it's like completely dry. His hair has a very hard time taking in moisture. So for that, I'm gonna say medium porosity. So 1.4, medium porosity. Now for the product buildup, product absorption, my hair definitely does not suffer from product buildup, but my hair does really like thick moisturizers, thick leave-ins, thick conditioners, everything thick and like juicy and buttery. That's what my hair likes. So I'm gonna give 1.2 high porosity. So that's 1 point for medium porosity, 1 point for high porosity. Now the other test is the strand test. I'm gonna do that live right here, right now. So I'm just going to so you just hold your hair like that and you run your fingers up your hair almost as if you're teasing it. So I'm not gonna take too much hair. Like I'm just gonna take this much and I'm just gonna run it down first to make sure everything's smooth. All right. Now the hard part is that when I'm doing this, I feel hair like moving up and I'm trying to like just feel the hair strand. So I'm gonna take less hair. Try again. I don't feel anything actually. And I'm not holding the hair too tight to the point where it can't move. I don't feel anything. I'm gonna take more hair and just try again. I didn't feel anything. So judging from that test, low porosity, 1 point. So that's 1 point for low, 1 point for medium, and 1 point for high porosity. Now, let's look at the water test. So before I started this video, I got some shed hair from my hair, put it in a cup. They say that the water should be like lukewarm. But the thing about this cup test is that a lot of people are saying that it's not accurate. People are saying that no matter what you do, most times you're gonna get a low porosity result, because everybody knows that oil and water don't mix. So if you have any type of oil on your hair is gonna sit at the top. So that means even if your hair is freshly washed, if you have conditioner in it, if your shampoo, you know, is moisturizing, anything like that, it's gonna sit on the top. If you wait a couple days after washing your hair and you just have the natural oils on your hair, it's still going to sit at the top. And if you have products in your And if you have products in your hair from how many ever days, the oils and anything from your products are also going to cause it to float on the top. So they're saying that this test actually is not that accurate. Now, I got my hair, I put it in the cup, it's lukewarm water, it's a decent amount of hair to be able to tell. And my hair, I washed it, I think I washed my hair 3 days ago. My hair's been in these twists for 3 days. Pretty much as soon as I washed my hair, I put them in these twists and I took them out today. So I think that's like 4 days. 3 or 4 days my hair's been in the twists and I took them out. And so I haven't added any products in my hair since then, besides the oils that I put on my hand to take the twist out. So I don't know, this can go either way, but let's check out this glass and see what my results are. Oh, look at that. The hair is actually has broken through the surface and it's just hovering there. It's been in there for about 10 minutes now. I had to put the orange thing behind it so that you can actually see through the glass. So it looks like it worked. That would be medium porosity hair. So, very interesting results. My hair definitely broke through the surface. It's medium, hovering in the middle. It's not quite sunk all the way down to the bottom yet. And they say to leave it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. And my hair's definitely been in there for that amount of time. Yeah, seems like my hair is medium porosity judging from that test. So, if we look at the stats, I have 1 for high porosity, 2 for medium porosity, and 1 for low porosity. So judging from all of those tests, it seems like my hair is medium to high porosity, maybe even just medium porosity. Really and truly, I think aside from all of these tests, the best thing that you can do is just trial and error. Just test out the products that you have and see what your hair likes. Everybody basically knows if your hair sucks up products, then it's high porosity, and if it doesn't, then it's low porosity. So it's pretty simple in that way. But if you're a little bit, you know, unsure about it, then you can go ahead and try these tests. Try the water test, the strand test, the product buildup test, and you know, all of the other hair bead tests and all of the other tests that you can do. Also, they say that if your hair is chemically treated, generally it's going to be higher porosity, and if your hair is not, then it's going to be low porosity. I know for my son, his hair is like extremely low porosity, like moisture don't want to go in that boy's hair. So he's low porosity. Now for me, even though this is natural hair, they say that if you've been relaxing your hair for a long period of time, the relaxer from getting on your scalp and stuff like that can actually kind of like damage your scalp for a little bit, and it takes some time to like for your scalp to heal. So that could be why, even though my hair is natural, not chemically treated, not anything, it is still showing signs of being higher porosity. So maybe that's you, you're wondering why your hair is high porosity even though you're natural. That could be a thing too. But again, these are all speculations. This is just what the people say. The only person that's really gonna know is you, and the only thing that you can do is just test it out for yourself. So, is your hair low porosity, high porosity? Let me know. Comment down below. Let me know if you're high, medium, or low. And if your hair is medium to high porosity, then let me know what products really work for your hair. I would love to know, so that way I can try them out for myself. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.